Hey, ladies, welcome to today's episode. I'm going to be talking about why you need a mentor or accountability like ASAP, especially as a Christian woman who is wanting to make money online. It's going to be good, so let's go. Are you a Holy Spirit-led woman called to build a faith-based online business that disrupts the culture, sets people free, and leaves a legacy for the generations? If so, welcome to the Set Apart Online Business Podcast, the podcast for Christian coaches, course creators, entrepreneurs, and ministry leaders who are ready to scale to 6 and 7 figures without compromising their calling, and all while building set-apart families and set-apart businesses. I'm your host, Ashley June, MBA, 7-figure business coach, homeschool mama of 3, and founder of Eden, the Mastermind, and the Selah Collective group coaching program. I help women like you launch, grow, and scale biblically based online businesses that create income, impact, and kingdom legacy in less time. I'm talking 5 to 15 hours a week. You can build a life of freedom for your family through building generational wealth and all while having fun. So yes, ladies, I am often surfing in Costa Rica or sneaking away on ski trips in our beautiful Colorado mountains with my little crew. Here, we talk about business strategy, funnels, sales, launching, scaling, motherhood, culture, and the Holy Spirit edge of entrepreneurship. Because building a set-apart online business means stepping into the business battlefield with boldness, discernment, and the armor of God. Because God has set you apart and you don't have to build your online business like the world. So grab your electrolytes or reheat that same cup of coffee for the 3rd time, and let's step into today's episode with big visions and radical boldness. Let's go, girls. Hey, ladies. Oh man, so it has been a couple of weeks. Summer is in full swing, and I honestly kind of took a break from podcasting after we got done with our last big live event. And a piece of that is, just kind of recovering from the 90 days of May with family and kiddos and all the things that we needed to do. But it has been so nice to disconnect. I recorded a couple episodes recently just about our summer, and a huge thing is I have just removed so much from the calendar. I did not sign the kids up for many activities or sports and whatnot, because typically our summers are a little bit more packed. And this summer, I actually just have the margin, and I'm excited because there's just these things that I want to work on and catch up on and just kind of put that time and commitment into. And I feel like I'm actually going to have the capacity to go do it. And so that's actually really exciting. But before we get into the nitty gritty of what we're going to be chatting about today, we have a huge announcement, and that is tomorrow, June 9th, Tuesday, June 9th, we have our Women Who Arise Online Business Summit. Ladies, this is going to be 20 speakers, 20 women who are going to not only help you become the woman who is ready to carry the calling to lead, sell, and build online, but we're going to help you tactically understand the strategy to take your business from 0 to 100K in the next 12 months. And so we have an amazing AM block where it's really all about, becoming the woman, walking through the emotions, the nervous system regulation, the different pieces of that. And then our PM sessions are all about the business strategy. And then, ladies, we have some bonus sessions that are going to help you with stuff from productivity to legal frameworks and whatnot before we exit out. So it's going to be huge. It's going to be so fun. Come sign up for the Women Who Arise Online Summit. I can't wait to run this event, and I'm very, very proud of our team and the women that we have coming to speak at this. But you can go sign up. The link is in the show notes, or you can go to wildandradiant.com/women who arise. So, guys, okay. So getting into today's episode, why you need a mentor and accountability partner, especially as a Christian woman who wants to make money online. Okay. First and foremost, guys, I just wanted to mention that I actually haven't batched the podcast because I've been working on more things behind the scenes. And it was a nice break. I'm not sure what my summer podcasting cadence is going to be, but this was an episode that I was really, really excited to record. And I just thought the timing was perfect for it, especially going into our summit event tomorrow. But, I am just making kind of some changes in my life. I feel like I have been very committed to business and I run a great business, but I have like struggled on the personal health side of things and just struggled with other areas. Like I can get so hyper focused on my business success that I stop thinking about other areas of my life or avoid other areas of my life because I'm so like ADHD with my business, right? And I think many entrepreneurs struggle with this. Like we can get very hyper focused on things, and all of it. But in the last like I think since like 2024, I think I've been just really thinking about the cost of what it takes to run a business and whatnot. And I feel like I've been hitting these caps or these limits. And I think it's because of areas that I need to work on personally. I mean, not to mention that the economy is still just crazy and the market is still crazy, but that just is what it is. We show up, we do the thing, and it is for the kingdom. But, all that to say, I've just been feeling like God wants to do a lot, right? Like a lot with my family, a lot with my health, a lot with my business, a lot just with me. Like I feel like I still have so many ideas and things that I want to do, but like I've reached a point where I, one, really want to like count the cost of what that means, right? But two, just really want to make sure that I can handle the pace of things, right? And I don't have the same amount of energy that I did when I started online in 2018, 2019, even though I had like 3 little babies, which is so funny, but it's, I'm entering that perimenopause. I'm about to turn 40, you guys. I turn 40 next week, like crazy. And hormones and all the things are just like changing, I was with a friend the other day and she was like, it's like you look at food and you gain weight. And I swear that has been the story, right? Like, I don't know. It's just been crazy. But guys, my big announcement is that I just started with a personal trainer, like just started, right? So that's huge. And I'm sharing this because I am so excited because I feel so stuck or have felt so stuck. Like I have all the knowledge in the world, but can't do the thing, right? Can't fix eating habits or exercise habits or things, right? But I'm going to be working with someone, or I am working with someone. Actually, my very first session today, so I'm extra stoked about it, right? But I'm working with someone who can help me actually do the things that I want to do and can hold me accountable to the things that I want to do and track my progress and whatnot, right? And I just want to say that like I think you reach the end of yourself. And I think I've just been like, whoa, like I'm reaching the end of myself. Like, yes, I'm going to build this business, raise my kids, homeschool, do XYZ online, right? Like I'm going to do all these things, but like I need freaking help in these different areas. Like we're not really called to do it alone, which biblically speaking, like we are supposed to bear one another's burdens. And when you get to the level that I have in business, like you get to the point where you're like, okay, I can keep trying to do these things myself, right? Or I can finally let someone in and help me like achieve my goals, right? But like they're helping me, It's kind of like when we brought a house cleaner in however many years ago. It's been a long, long time. We've had a house cleaner very consistently for probably the last 6 or 7 years. It's something that I will like never go without, right? And I say this because like I could either spend, 2 hours a week, 4 hours a week, whatever, cleaning my home, or I could pay someone to come in and do these things that is an expert in these things. And then I have that energy to go do the other things, that I kind of feel called to do. But like, if I'm trying to run my business, homeschool, eat healthy, exercise with no help and clean my house, like that's just a lot. And my motivation is not going to keep me there. Right. And so all that to say, like, sometimes we just need some help. And if you get to like that next level, like we become the bottlenecks of ourselves because we keep holding everything. I'm even learning this in a team dynamic, just with different things, just finding the right people to work for me. And the last couple of years, I just feel like I've not had like I just haven't had great team dynamics. Like I just haven't found that person who was like, get it done and go with it and can like read my mind and, think about these other things that need to happen and like is not dropping the ball constantly, right? And when I've found people like that, a life change has happened, maybe they had young kids in the house or something like that. And it's just been really, really hard to find consistent people that are like filling that gap. But I found someone like that who is filling that gap for me, right? Like someone that I've like prayed for, right? And wanted. But to me also to have this person, in our company is me letting go of things that maybe I have also traditionally held on to. But I'm also at the end, I'm like, I don't want to hold on to this thing anymore. Take it, So I just think like you get to this point, right? You get to this point where like you get to the end of yourself and you just realize like, I can't do it alone. I don't even want to do it alone, right? And you can't keep continuing to come up with new ideas and all the things. Like you actually just like need the help, right? Like you need the help. And I know I've reached that point a lot in the last maybe even 6 months with business, with health, with obviously like home things. And I've begun to outsource just a lot of different things because I'm like, I need the help, right? And I think it's like God, will totally like slowly show you these things over the years, but then like you don't even have a desire to keep trying to do stuff on your own, like when you get to that point, because you literally have reached the end of yourself and you're like tired of circling the same mountain, right? And so that's kind of my point. Number one is that like you get to the end of yourself. You get to the end of yourself. But guys, summer is a great time to actually commit to mentoring and or accountability because you are so busy in the day-to-day, like Monday through Friday during the school year, but summer is kind of a reset. You get to like reset habits and emotions. I was talking to my friend at the gym today and she was like telling me, we were just kind of talking about schedules and I was saying, I'm so excited that it's summer because we just don't have a lot going on. And with being consistent in the gym, like you have to have like a consistent schedule. And she was like, yeah, no, I'm navigating, what my summer schedule is going to be like. Like you kind of get in the habit of doing something at a certain point in time and all the things are the same. And then you have a switch like that. And it's just like, it's like an upset, but those upsets, you guys, are kind of an opportunity to create new rhythms and new habits, right? And I think that the summer is great for that because you're probably home a little bit more. Maybe kids are home. But like you kind of get a break from the grind. There's no huge holidays. I mean, I guess we have like the 4th of July, but we don't have like a Christmas and a Thanksgiving and an Easter and, all of it. Like we have more bandwidth. Like bandwidth just comes back in the summer. It's a time of refreshing and a time of blooming, right? And so summer is a great time to commit to mentoring. And I knew even with the personal training thing, I'm like, for me to even carry something on like this into the school year when things get crazy again, I really think I have to build the habit this summer when I have the margin so then I can get into that rhythm and that routine and then it will fit much more easy when the chaos and the craze of a Monday through Friday, work week is kind of back during the school year. So, but my question today, guys, is like, what is stopping you from just committing? Like, why is there resistance to just committing to a process? And I am 100% guilty of this. I notice it's an emotion for me. Like I feel busy, so I'll procrastinate. And then like, I won't just allow myself the margin to sit down and do the CEO work on my mind and body that I need to. And I've actually had, I feel like a huge issue with that, over the last maybe like 1 to 2 years. Like I haven't been in my planner. I haven't been time blocking. I've really kind of gone off the feel of things, which I think has been good in some ways because I've really tried to focus on regulating my nervous system and some of those pieces. But I think it's like gone too far in the sense that I've had like no real structure in a while. Although we have natural structure, with kids and routines and everything, but I have just found myself more in having just like a lack of clarity or always kind of feeling behind, but not wanting to push myself because I want to like stay regulated, But what I've kind of discovered is that I think I've gotten used to like the idea of planning too far in advance or making a decision makes me feel anxious. And so then I just don't make it, right? And so I'm kind of like removing that block and noticing, like I'm identifying that that's a block that I have, like planning too far in advance with some things, right? And I'm working on that because I think it's the same when it comes to things that are stopping you. Like you just want to say, oh, when I'm done with this, oh, when I'm done with that, oh, next week, yada, yada, yada. When I think we just have to like actually just like take the mental energy to make a decision, but you have to set apart time to make a decision, right? So anyways, all that to say, ladies, like I feel like I'm just totally identifying like all these blocks and stuff. And if you struggle with that, like join the club, but that's like resistance that is actually popping up for you and actually doing the thing. And so anyway, ladies, I just want to say like stepping into a dynamic where you don't have to do it alone, right? A mentor, an accountability partner, a coach, even like a friendship where like, you guys are holding each other accountable. It's so worth it. Like you're just literally not meant to do this alone. And if you keep trying to do things alone, like you're going to burn out. You're going to reach the end of yourself. You're going to be begging not to do it alone, right? And so do you really need to get to that place, right? Or do you want to take the wisdom of others and kind of make the change before you feel the pain, Ladies, tomorrow, Tuesday, June 9th, we have the Women Who Arise Summit. We're going to be on from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. EST, an all-day summit. It's going to be very, very long day, but so good. I would love to see you there. I would love to see you attend. We're going to be going through becoming the woman who can run that set apart online business because you know that you're called to build, to lead, and to sell online. And then we're also going to be covering, guys, the tactical business strategy to get to that first 100K online, as well as introducing some bonus sections to help you do things like understand legal ramifications and build a legacy for your business, right? How to walk through some organic marketing pieces and be productive day to day. We're going to go through kind of like uncovering the patterns of your own story that are blocking you from business. We're going to go through hormonal stuff. It's going to be amazing. So go to the link in the show notes to officially attend. You can come for the AM sessions, the PM, the bonus sessions. We're going to have a live giveaway, ladies. It's going to be good. But right now is the season of suddenlies, and we're just asking you to come and arise because God's giving you the invitation. Is it resistance that's keeping you from accepting it, right? Is it resistance? So we will see you there. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and yay. Hey girl, hey! If you were loving this episode, please leave a 5-star rating and a written review on our show. If you happen to screenshot it and email it to us at team@wildandradiant.com, we're going to thank you, celebrate you, and we just want to make sure you're part of this Set Apart movement. Plus, ladies, other ladies will get to see this show. They will get to see the episodes, they will get to listen to all the goodies in here, and when you leave a review, you help us pop up easier for that show. So 1, we would love it if you would do that. 2, please share this episode with your business besties, the ones who are done with hustle culture, tired of watered down marketing, and ready to build Holy Spirit-led online businesses with fire, strategy, and biblical truth. I know you have one out there that you're thinking of right now, right? Share it. Hit share, hit send. Okay. And ladies, if you're looking to launch your online business and grow to that first 100K, I want you inside of the Sailor Collective. It's my signature group coaching space for Christian women who are ready to activate their calling and build with biblical clarity and proven strategy. If you've already hit 6 figures or well on your way and you're ready to scale in a place of overflow and rest so you can get to your first 500K to 1 million, then you need to apply for Eden the Mastermind, where kingdom leaders rise, multiply, and take spiritual and digital ground together. Lastly, ladies, head to ashleyjunco.com to learn more. I'm praying bold prayers over your business. Let's radically go do the thing. I'll see you in the next episode.